Hey, welcome back, Rankers. It's a day ending in Y. You know what that means? A Google update. This is hot off the press just a couple of hours ago. Before I get on to that, though, the webinar this Thursday, the 19th of March, 42,000 in 30 days by spending about $1,500. It's a webinar about Google Shopping. Check it out. And if you want to get in on that, just send an email to tech@stuartmedia.com.au and we'll make sure that you get a seat. I think there's a couple of spots left. Now, it's not the update you might be thinking of. So, for instance, the one we've been talking about for the last couple of weeks is the mobile update, which is going to smash a lot of businesses. This one could be as equally as big, and Google, in their inevitable style, have just said that it is going to be released soon, not giving us a date like they have with the mobile update. And they're saying that it could have, let me see the actual words that they use. Sites with large and well-established doorway campaigns might see a broad impact from this change. Basically, they're saying you might be stuffed if you've been practicing this. So, an update on doorway pages. Doorway pages is something from the days of old, from the days of yore. In fact, I got an article written in 2008 about doorway pages, why not to do it. And basically, there's a bunch of definitions. But essentially, what Google's talking about, and you can try to get all the definitions you want, but essentially what they're talking about is that if your site has created pages purely to rank for a particular key phrase, and everyone's gone, that's the only thing I do with my pages, trying to rank for a phrase, wait, then chances are you could be smashed by this update. Now, they're saying it's coming soon. This is a couple of hours ago they announced this, so soon to me probably means around, I'm thinking the 24th, 25th of March. So I'll show you something. This will make a bit more sense for you, hopefully. So I've just gone and done a search for skip bin hire Waverley, and I don't know these guys. I don't know Freddie and his skip bin. He's probably an excellent bloke, but I think he might be getting smashed by this next update. So if you were doing something like this, it's probably going to hurt this update. So, for instance. So you see here we've got a skip bin hire Waverley. Oh, well, that's fine. He's in Waverley and he does skip bin hire there. However, then we've got this one here, skip hire Earlwood. You can see here there's not a lot of difference in the pages except for the words Waverley and Earlwood. I'll just highlight something down here. If you're hiring, what's that one? There it is again. So this sort of thing, and Freddie's got a few of these. We'll do a site search. So we've got 62 results, and we've got skip bin hire Croydon Park, skip bin hire, and we've all seen a lot. And typically, it was a search technique or a ranking technique used for suburbs, typically, and that's one of the things that's going to get smashed. It's not like, though, if you decide, I want this page to rank for something, and, for instance, the last two updates we've been talking about are the mobile SEO update, right? So when I wrote my last two blog posts, that's what I wanted to rank for. I wanted to rank for mobile SEO update. Search engine land above me. This is just for me to see and people who are connected to me on Google+, but these are the two real ones here. So we're, 3 and 4 below search engine land. Now, these ones won't get hit by this update, even though I've created those pages with the idea being that I want to rank for mobile SEO update. And together, those two pages are helping each other rank because it's showing depth of content and those sorts of things. Now, I don't believe that they will be hit because they're part of a blog. There's video assets, there's other external links, and it is talking about the thing I'm talking about. So whenever you do this, and I just got off the phone from another client talking about them, about this update specifically, and I said, look, as long as we're offering value to the user, sorry, Freddie, you're not. As long as we're adding value to the user, then you should be okay with this. So that's why I've always, years ago, we got away from the whole aspect of what's the next thing that we have to do to trick Google. Now, I've got some pages on Stuart Media that I know are going to be hit by this change. But I'm not worried about that because they're ranking like 8s and 9s at the moment anyway. They're not the number one that they used to be. Now, I'm going to watch those particular phrases because I know a lot of the pages above those ones, the 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, are doing exactly this doorway page technique. I'd call it, they're sort of, a doorway page is a bit like a page that's an orphan within your site, but it has been built solely to rank for a particular key phrase. A blog post is not like that. Part of your navigation structure is not like that. So if you want to talk about your business, let's just say you make glass baubles, right? Well, you might have a page dedicated to glass baubles and the history of glass baubles and how glass baubles have evolved over the centuries. That's okay. It's when you link that in as an integral part of your site. It's where you have, like Freddie's done, you've got a lot of sort of just pages. You've just swapped a couple of words around, really, and you're just trying to rank for that suburb. They're the ones that are going to get hit. Now, this is potentially going to shake up a lot of search results, especially in Australia. I think it's going to shake them up more, though, in the UK. What isn't clear at this stage is, will this affect exact match domains? Because, in theory, it kind of should. Because an exact match domain, the reason most domains are exact match, for, say, like skipbinhire Earlwood, if someone had skipbinhire earlwood.com.au, what do you think they want to rank for? So they've bought a domain purely on the basis that that's the thing that they want to rank for. So this change is Google saying, you know what, you can't do that anymore. We've evolved past that. We want you to rank for things like skipbinhire Earlwood because you are the authority on that subject. You've taken a photo of every skip bin in Earlwood and you've written extensively about that skip bin and how it was made and everything else, and people just love your information that you provide on skipbinhire in Earlwood, and they give you great reviews about it as well, and they're from Earlwood. That's where we're heading. So if you are anyone, a business owner that is doing this, just be prepared because it's probably going to get a little bit ugly. And they've said soon, we'll keep you updated. Stay tuned to this blog, obviously. But the actual definition of doorway pages, I'll post that in our blog and in the description in YouTube. And if you're watching this via Smart Company, it is at support.google. Webmasters answer 2721311. And it's a really brief description about doorway pages, but you get the idea. Pages generated to funnel visitors into the actual website, into the actual usable or relevant portions of the site. So it's basically like I've got a couple of pages that are in that second category that I know are going to disappear. Mobile SEO update, for instance, it doesn't fit this definition. It's basically I want to rank for the thing that it is, that it's talking about. So a lot of SEO companies are going to find a lot of their old pages are probably going to get smashed a bit. But I'm guessing most of us won't care because we've actually moved on from that by now. What will get affected is businesses that are in that range of your SME that have gone after that. I need to cover all these suburbs and I need to have the exact same page for each suburb, and we'll just change the name of the suburb. That's typically the ones that are going to get hit. But watch this space, and by the way, please share the video wherever you see it. If you saw it on Smart Company, please share it there. Please leave a comment. If you saw it on YouTube, please share it there. Tell your friends. If you saw it on Facebook, please share it there. And we'll see you next week. See you at the webinar. Thanks very much. Bye.